Oh shit! Why am I still covered? What's up, y'all?
Wait, what's what? I don't know about that. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Well, Optical's like, God damn amateurs. Welcome to a Friday night of LWO. I'm your host, Mario, aka El Profesor, and with me I've got usual suspects along with a couple guests tonight. First and foremost, I'm going to start you that way right there. Yeah. Optical 20. Optical, how you doing tonight, man? Thanks for coming through tonight, buddy.
Hey, man, I didn't get a notice. I thought it was like a resting theme, so I just kind of
but... like the shirt. Love it.
I know. Looking good, looking good.
Happy to be here, man. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, yeah, thanks for coming through, man. Also with us tonight, we got our boy Harry, man. First time tonight, cinematographer. Yep. Thank you, Harry, for coming through. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. How about you guys? Just super excited to be here. First time with you guys. So.
Cool. Yeah, man. Nah, thank you for coming through, man. Glad
of course. I wouldn't miss it.
Going clockwise, we got my man PRock on the bottom. PRock, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up, fellas, man? I'm doing good. Busy week. Happy it's Friday. Oof. Some big UFC fights going on tomorrow morning. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Who's fighting tomorrow?
Morning,
huh? Oh, what? Wait. Do you watch UFC or you don't?
I used to back in the day, bro. Right. Not anymore.
So the main event is Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. I probably said that wrong. And then Islam Makhachev.
Makhachev.
Islam Makhachev.
You're gonna get canceled.
That's how you say it. That's how you say it. I think that's how you say it. Islam Makhachev.
It's appropriation, man.
It's good. Right. It's gonna be a good fight. Good card. A lot of good fights. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
I'm happy to be here, hanging out with the fellas. Optical, we got Optical, and we got Harry over here.
Yep.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
No, not quite. Cool. Good to see you as always, PRock. Dre, my man, how you doing tonight, brother?
What's up, pimpin'? I'm chilling, dude. Just got home from the gym, just ready to talk about these figures.
I can tell.
Good to see you guys. Handsome bunch of fellas. I see them. Marco got the fresh cut with the fresh shave. PRock looking always sexy with the glasses. Fake ass X-Pac. But yeah, man, just happy to be here with you guys, man. So let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. And last but not least, I haven't seen this little boy in the longest time, man, but he's looking so fresh and so clean. Marco 166, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing well. It's been a minute. Yeah, I've been traveling all around, and yeah, glad to finally be back on LWO. I know you guys tried to replace me, but I couldn't be replaced.
Never.
But I am getting a lot of messages of people saying, please don't ever shave again. So I think I won't make that mistake. People were talking a lot of shit, but and I gotta say,
I'd rather have you clean shaven than just rocking the mustache like you were earlier this week. Bro.
Yeah, you have the beard
just
and a mustache.
Don't grow out the mustache, guys. We don't need the porn stash, bro.
No. Yeah, that mustache is it's a rare occurrence. Never
it's
again.
It's because I watched it recently, but you look like right now without the hair and everything, like Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story.
What the fuck?
I was watching Toy Story. No, shave.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment, but I know it's not. But I will say to change the subject, that new intro is just so hype, so well done.
That's banging. Yeah, shout out to Jay, brother cousins, for hooking that up, man.
Big shout out.
Waited a while, man, but he came through. He came in clutch, man. So yeah, thank you again, brother cousins, for coming through for hooking that up. Real quick, I know Marco, you had a question for somebody, but I want to check in with the chat real quick. I want to see who's here. We got Beskar Kids in the house. It's gonna be late. Adulting bites, dude. It's all right. Just come back or watch the replay. Yo Mo, what's happening, man? We got Braden in the house. LWO for life. We got Jan Michael Jameer. Perfect for listening for the drive home on a long shift at the hospital. Oh wow, bro.
Ooh, I missed those
wow.
Days.
Hope you had a decent day today. 12-inch Blue Streams in the house. What's going on, man? Our guy Rand Talentino, as I like to call him, is in the house. What's going on, man? Peyton 23 was good. F Wellington's in the house. We got Jazzy. We got Bobby D. What's going on, Bobby? Bob Dylan's in the house. Tears in the house. Hello. Boba Fettuccini is here. What's going on? I love that name, dude. Absolute Irwin's in the house.
Like saying
LWO Heat and Meat. And the meat, yeah. That's we'll probably talk about that in a second. OG Mando, Sean, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming through tonight, buddy. AJ Agrusa's in the house. We got Funky Cold Sano. We've got Andres in the house. We got Primetime Reviews. What's going on, man? I haven't seen him in a minute, dude.
I know.
Primetime, he's been on the sideline for a minute. Good to see him back tonight. Brandon Salon's is about to see Black
Yo,
Adam.
same. I'm going to go see Black Adam a little bit, too.
Nice.
I heard good things about it.
Nice,
Fans,
enjoy it.
real kind of people.
Thank you. I will.
There's cheating ass Dan in here saying he couldn't make it tonight, but he'll be here in spirit. Yeah, dude, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Who else? We got Absolute Irwin's in the house. We got Pablo Mesa's here. We got Alva Pilgrim here. Who else? We got Mark P's in the house and Ash Chase. What up? What up? What up? Thank you everybody for coming through tonight. We got a few things we want to talk about. We're gonna go ahead and go over Inart again. I know some of y'all might be tired of talking about that, but you know what? I'm not, because we got someone here that was actually there at the event, so I want to go ahead and get his firsthand impressions on what he saw, and just take us for a ride for everything. But Marco, I want to start with you first, man. I don't care.
Someone just checked out.
Fuck, I know. I don't give a shit about monetization right now, man. But I know you had a question for somebody on the panel.
Yeah. So first time streaming with Optical. I've wanted to ask this question to Will and PJ I met in person as well, and wanted to ask him, but I keep forgetting. So Optical, the buck gets passed to you. I was a big fan of Let's Talk back in the day. Where did the Beat the Meat crew come from? How did that even come into the equation? Because that's an episode that I must have missed. But it always would pop up.
The inspiration really is Lane Kramer.
Lane.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
It's always Lane.
We always thought that was like, hey, if there's a club that Lane would be a president in, what would it be? And it would be like, oh, it's the Beat the Meat crew. And I think it started like we were talking. We're like, oh, what if you're in the club? You see those girls. It was like Lyle actually came up with a term. And he was just like, oh man, look at Lane beating his meat again. I was just like, oh, shit. It just clicked. There's things that Lyle would say that he wouldn't say in camera, but I was just like, all right, I'll say it. And I was just like, and I put it on a t-shirt. Like it's actually on Teespring until they realized what is in there, so they canceled it.
No, it was really a shirt, really?
It was a shirt for a small period of time, and then they canceled.
Oh wow, that's a collector's item right now.
That's a great one.
I put it. I was like $25. I don't know. I think somebody bought it, and I was just like, oh, cool. And they were just like, oh, where's the proceeds gonna go? I was like, to me. Who else? But yeah, essentially that was it. It was just like you guys know when you're like streaming, it's more fun in the back rather than the actual stream. And that's one of those days where you're just like, oh man, maybe Lane's beating his meat right now. It's like, all right, cool.
Oh, that's so classic. And could you knight us all, please, as members of the Beat the Meat crew? I would love to be part of that.
No.
Wow, all right, maybe just
no.
Hey, everyone does that every once in a
I'm
while.
good, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all are in denial, but it's all good.
You're rolling solo on that.
Already.
We don't need to be associated like that, all right?
I mean, that's the point. It is solo. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I mean,
Use your offhand. It feels like a different person.
Yep.
Sit on it for a little bit too. Come on.
Oh shit! All right, guys. Let me go ahead and get into everything, man. I want to go ahead and Harry. So you were at the Inart event last week, man.
Yes, I was.
We saw a bunch of cool stuff that was over there, bro. And so I want to go ahead and pull your video up because First of all, man, thank you for sharing this footage, dude. It's,
of course.
You do incredible work.
That was the whole point of me going, is to be able to get these shots in 4K, so hopefully people at home won't have any questions, because I feel like a lot of people are like, hey man, like I've been trying to look for footage, I've been trying to look for pictures, but they're all like low quality, they don't look great. So I'm like, I got you guys. So here you go.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So how was your overall experience of the event, man, and what did you think of everything?
Honestly, I thought everything was great. I know a few people didn't feel that way. I think people were expecting a little bit more, and I was expecting a few more new figures, like something from Harry Potter, or I think there were a few other characters that was supposed to be there. But overall, I think what they had there was good enough for me to go, wow, okay, like this is cool. And just the fact that they do this to me is crazy. The fact that they, reach out to the community and they have this event and people can show up, talk, ask questions, and talk directly to them. I think it's great. And I hope this is something that other people might try and do as well. I don't think they're going to, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I think it's super cool.
I mean, no, I was gonna say I'm sure the other studio you're talking about, they do their own thing though, but they do it overseas. I mean,
that's true.
granted, nothing has been brought to the States yet, but they pretty much play in their own backyard.
And that's one negative I would say about this show is the fact that they had a show here in the States when most of these figures are exclusive to China. So,
Are they?
Yeah, even according to Joel, like I think Joel mentioned that where even like people in China were upset about them, like having a show here in the States when most of the stuff's going to be only sold over there.
I thought they were still. I thought they were still trying to work on licensing. I don't think they managed to have them.
Dune's the only one that they announced that's going to be nationwide.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
All the other ones
they are.
exclusive.
Yeah, they're still working on worldwide licensing, but the thing is that everything that they showed, from what I understand, is still based overseas. It's not available for worldwide distribution show. So I guess wherever they can sell in in their own regions is where it's locked. So
but I just I'm just glad that there's still something like this out there where I don't have to like if I want to see this, I wouldn't have to fly all the way to something like like China or Thailand or something to take a look. And I just happened to be in Vegas, so it kind of worked out for me.
How convenient.
So it's very convenient. I just moved to Vegas like not too long ago, so I'm like, oh wow. Look at that. So that kind of worked out perfectly.
Can I say this video that you did is probably the best marketing for this company ever?
Oh, thank you.
Seriously,
I definitely should be getting paid for that.
You should.
They'll pay you in favors.
I did talk to them a little bit about doing potentially bloggers photos for them. They liked my stuff, and they told me that they might reach out to me. So we'll see.
Hey.
I hope that goes well.
Dope.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be awesome. I mean, that's the thing. When you guys have an opportunity to go to places like this, especially for a company that's just starting up, and you've got some you've got some stuff of your own, shoot your shot. I mean, you never know what they'll actually say.
Exactly.
And why am I sharing that?
I was like, wait, was that? We changed, Joe. We changed.
Look at that.
It's way
Go
too
back.
many
I gotta turn
cameras.
off that. I know, huh? Let me turn off the autoplay.
That was funny.
But yeah, shout out to Pain Collectibles, by the way. It's a big homie out there. Pain and Chasing. So yeah, dude, what were some of the was there anything that impressed you more, than anything else? Like what really stood out to you? Because I know, like for me, the Joker was the one that I know that we were all excited to see, right? And then when we saw, some of the initial photos that came out, and we all saw Justin's review, I think everybody's mind was pretty much put at ease, and we knew that's what we were expecting that to be that good, but everything else was still kind of questionable as well. Like for me personally, I thought the Pennywise stood out. Right, I haven't seen that damn movie yet, but shit, I want to get this figure, man.
Yeah.
I haven't. Dude. So, but for you, man, what was
Mario? Are you not a big horror
Joker,
guy or what?
Am I a big horror guy?
Are you not a big horror guy? Is that what's
horror.
preventing you from horror? Yeah,
horror.
Sorry. I know we were talking about Vegas and everything, but horror.
I know.
I was gonna say, hey, man, I support single moms sometimes.
Gotta hustle.
Look, there are some horror movies that I do like, dude. It's just that if it's like shit that's just like gore just for gore's sake, and there's no like any, suspense in it or thrill.
This is suspense and story.
That's what I like. Yeah, but I just haven't gotten around to seeing it yet, man. Just like the Batman, all right? So.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think Mario likes movies, to be honest. Jesus.
You know what, Dre?
No, he loves them. He uses them to fall asleep. Come on.
You're not wrong, dude. All right, so Harry, I apologize for that.
No, you're fine. It happens. But to answer your question, I feel like the first thing that stood out to me was the Batman in the Inart section, and I thought that the Pennywise honestly looked a lot better than the Hot Toys. With close inspections, I feel like the sculpt is a lot stronger compared to the Hot Toys, so that also stood out to me. And also Gandalf. Gandalf, to me, I thought he could look better. I feel like presence is there. The tailoring is great. The hair, the rooted hair is great. I just feel like the sculpt could use a bit more work. Same thing with the Bruce Wayne. I feel like the sculpt is not completely there. But that one's still a prototype, so I think they're gonna fix that up. But Gandalf is apparently final. So I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna update that too much.
So do you think the
You know-
Gandalf is worth the price from what you've seen?
I don't think so far, if I'm being honest. I feel like
No, that's
honestly,
good.
most
That's
of
my honest
them
opinion.
are not worth that price, if I'm being honest. Because looking at them, I'm like, all right, these are great, but honestly, they just look like Hot Toys nowadays. You know, like Hot Toys back in the day, like, yeah, the sculpts weren't too strong. But nowadays, I feel like the sculpts are strong enough to be on the same level as Inart. So I don't think you would want to pay an extra $500 for basically the same quality.
So
But
you
that's
put the
just me.
Joker in that same category that wouldn't be worth the price.
I would put all of them in that price. Yeah. If some of these are maybe $100, $200-300 cheaper, I feel like yes, absolutely worth it. But I feel like so far, the pricing seems a bit more too premium than what they actually are, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think if you go
Gotcha, gotcha.
Inart, I think you should. Honestly, you have to. But I think you should go the rooted hair route if you do.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, the rooted hair looks so much better. The sculpted looks fine too, but the rooted looks a lot better.
You were talking earlier about the Bruce Wayne, man. I mean, a lot of photos that we saw, I thought it looked bad, but you you actually made it look somewhat decent, man.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I was like, you know what?
I think
There might be something there, but yeah, I think it definitely needs work. Let me check in the chat real quick, see who else is here. Mark Pearson's here. What's going on, Mark? Thanks for coming through, brother.
Hey,
Commander Green's in the house. What's going on, man? Who else came through? Yeah, Steve is asking if this is his content. It is, man. Yeah,
That's
Harry
me.
actually
I
shot
shot
this.
this. Yep.
This is the man. This is your guy.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, Harry.
We're safe here legally.
Irwin says, Mario, do your homework. RMD Collectors in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you here. And yeah, Jazzy says, well, Pennywise is double the price. So it should be better.
You should expect it, right? Like you would assume. And it is better, in my opinion. It's just, is it double the price better? I don't think so.
Yeah, Blue Tattoo's in the house. What's going on, Blue? Thanks for coming through. Steve also says any stick out more in person than the Spielberg footage.
No, I mean, honestly, in person they look just as good as this. I feel like a lot of picture or photos and footage people shot on their iPhones usually doesn't give you the best quality. So like it's just me having a camera that can actually capture what I'm seeing. I think helps. And yeah, they look exactly like this.
Would you mind sharing what you shoot on?
I shot everything on. I can just show you really quick if I can.
Would you mind sharing? What did you think about the spread?
So this is what I shoot on. This is my Blackmagic Pocket 4K. Yeah, this is what I shoot on with everything, even my toy photography, and sometimes when I do little random gigs here and there, this is what I'll shoot on.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
It's called the Blackmagic.
4K. Yeah, Blackmagic Pocket 4K.
Wow, what a beautiful pice of machinery.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's
Mark,
geared out way more than it needs to.
Mark was getting inspired.
Wow, what a nice.
Y'all wild.
Looks like a Star Wars droid.
Behave. We've got guests.
He's passionate about it.
Yeah, it's way more geared out than it needs to be. Just so it looks a little bit cooler.
It looks legit. Thanks for sharing that.
Oh no, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Optical, you haven't really been. I haven't really heard your thoughts about anything, man. You haven't been publicly out there to express, your thoughts about this whole Inart event, man. What do you think about some of these figures, bro?
I was waiting for Denobi's invite, but never got it.
He was there.
They all look good. I agree with Harry though. I never had any doubts with Inart's quality though. I never did. I guess the question more is like, are they worth what they're asking for? And Harry kind of summed it up for us. Kind of like, hey, we're in a world where hot toys exist compared to when hot toys first started, where nothing exists. So this is, this Pennywise. If I have to sum it up, I like the Pennywise a lot because maybe I haven't seen it enough, on the prototype pictures, and then seeing his videos made it stand out. It's like, oh, because I thought the hot toys was pretty good, and then you show it up, it's like, oh man, it's gonna be better because the hair, even though it's rooted, not this one, the other one, it felt like it didn't need it to be rooted. Like, hey, because it's not flowing, it's just there. So I was just like, okay, but in my opinion, that's not what helped it. The shape of the forehead helped it, not the rooted.
Yeah.
Because I think even if that's sculpted, I think they captured proportions of the head nicely, and the pose was so nice too that didn't hurt. Well, it's like looking, and I said it's like if they made that Pennywise DX and gave him a rooted hair and DXI, because the eyes, if you tilt the head down and you put the eyes up, that gives you the more creepy vibe, which Hot Toys never captured. But since Inart has that, it gave their Pennywise a little bit more, punch compared to the Hot Toys version. Now, the question is, if you have the Hot Toys, unless you're Will, because Will loves Pennywise, is it worth? Because how Pennywise is, you can get Pennywise now for like 180, so you're not paying double. You're pretty much paying triple. Because remember Pennywise was 25% off one time. The question is how big of a fan you are to pick that up. I like Pennywise. I don't like Pennywise that much. Let's tell you that. But as far as quality, of course, it's better than Hot Toys. They should be. It's like it's like buying a Honda and a Tesla. I was like, man, my Tesla's so much better. It's like it should be. It's double the price of your Honda. So if it's not, then But yeah, I think Pennywise stood out the most. Joker was expected. I mean, you're comparing it with DX11. Adam Goo does exist. You saw Adam Goo and was like, all right, that's better, but that's also $8,000. So you're like, all right, but this Joker, everything that they shown is nice. I never doubted, that they're gonna suck. It's like Harry says, like is it there? How deep do you want to go in there? And I'm sure some people are, so, and I know PRock wanted to go deep, but
oh yeah.
His problem is he can only go so deep, though.
Damn.
It wasn't even my dialogue, man. He's throwing shots at me.
Hey, man.
What? After taking a look at some of this footage too, is the sculpted version of the hair too is pretty freaking bang on. Also, so for those that got the sculpted version instead of the rooted, I don't think y'all got nothing to worry about. Because to be honest, I wouldn't mind having one of each. Marco, I know you did that, right?
I'm getting both, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. Marco just went full baller on us, man. He picked up freaking everything.
You got two packs? You got one rooted?
No, I got a single sculpted and the double rooted. And that's after losing sleep during the 3-day window. But they all just look so good. And this sculpted looks phenomenal, too. Like, I couldn't not add it. Sorry, Mario. I used your trigger word right there.
I wasn't paying attention, but okay. Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you, bro. Yeah, no, they definitely do, man. Again, it's just that, Harry, the way that you capture these, it's just like the cinematic look that you gave to everything, man. It's just like top notch.
That's my thing.
Yeah, definitely, dude. It just everything just stands out. What did you think of their busts, though? Seeing like these one-to-one busts, because this thing is strange, man. This thing
looks so creepy, I have to say.
Right? Because I saw the Tom Holland one in person over here in Anaheim during WonderCon, and the hair needed some work, but I was like, damn, this thing is like hella creepy. I'm like, there's a lot of people that were taking selfies with it. I photobombed a couple people, during a live stream, so that was hella fun, but. Still, dude, I mean, I think they just do an amazing job with this bust as well, and the realism when you see it in person is just even much more pronounced.
Yep, and they're all silicone too, so you can touch them at the show. They allowed you to touch them, so I touched a few of them, and it just felt so strange. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Did you like grab his nose or something like that?
Good, touch his nose, touch his lips and his cheek. Yeah, it's so weird.
Was there a Gal Gadot bust?
Sorry, what was that?
Was there a Gal Gadot bust?
Oh, I wish there was a Gal Gadot bust. Yeah.
Because Lane just signed up for next year.
Yeah. Lane just signed up for next year.
Seriously, man. Lane, where you at, dude? How come Lane isn't in here? What the hell?
It's Friday, man. Probably. It's out.
No, I was gonna say, did they let you touch like the hair parts, like the facial hair or the hair in the head?
I felt the stubble and some of the like his beard. I felt that. I didn't play with his hair, but I played with his beard a little bit. Yeah, and it felt like real hair. In his beard?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it felt like
that's
real
crazy.
Hair. It's pretty crazy.
That's insane.
That's why I make sure some people say you might touch it, it'll fall out. Make sure it didn't fall out when you touched it.
Yeah, I didn't want to go too hard. I didn't want to get kicked out. So. Yeah.
I mean, Dre, you collect some statues too, man, or at least you collect a few of them. Are there any more that? And you actually have the third scale Joker queen in house, man. But I mean, after seeing some of their statues that are coming on here, man, is there anything that like you're interested in?
The only one that I'd probably be interested in is that the Nightmare Batman. But I don't think I need another third scale Batman, dude. I already have the. Is it quarter scale?
It's quarter
scale.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw BSC's
changed my mind
thing on it. Yeah, he said it was. I think it's. Oh no, it's pretty cheap actually, huh? That one's pretty cheap.
It's
cheap.
like 750 or something like that, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm good though, man. I have the 6 scale Nightmare version, so I don't really need a quarter scale of that. They all look pretty good though, honestly.
Harry, did you
nothing really stuck out to me like a character that I had.
Oh shit, he's lagging. I thought he just stopped.
Yeah, there was a little delay there or something.
Oh, shit.
It was weird. Yeah.
We'll wait for him. Dre, you
Better
good?
not?
Yeah.
All right, there you are.
Cool.
Harry, I wanted to ask you, man, did you attend like the after, not the after party, but the presentation that they held in that theater?
They had the presentation. I recorded the whole thing on my phone, so I didn't share any of that yet. But yeah, they talked about some new licenses that they're planning to pick up, and a few that they just picked up. So that should be pretty interesting.
Anything that stands out that we can be excited about?
I don't think so. They mostly just announced the thing that we kind of already knew, like the things with Harry Potter.
Yeah, I can't wait for
and
that.
A few more. Yeah, and I feel like a few people have posted some screenshots. I would have to kind of go back and look because I don't remember everything that they talked about. But the one thing that I asked them was the boys license, because I love the boys and I feel like that's something that people should do more. And they said that they are looking into getting the boys license. It's a little hard because I think someone else is doing that right now.
They got
Star Ace is doing them very well. So
yeah, and to be honest,
man.
Yeah, and I feel like they're okay, but I want the quality to be still higher for the boys. So if Inart somehow can get their hands on that license, great. Can I afford it? Probably not, but it still would still be cool to see that kind of level of detail and quality when it comes to the boys. Yeah.
Do you collect any statues?
I don't collect statues. Yeah, I'm mostly just a Hot Toys guy, and sometimes I'll collect some 112 stuff here and there. But Hot Toys is my main thing.
Did seeing any of these in person actually kind of change your mind, or kind of like pique your interest?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I can, I would pick them all up. It's just a matter of can I afford these, and I cannot.
Yeah.
So that's my main problem. But in terms of quality, in terms of is this something that I would want to have in my collection? Absolutely. Like, these are all beautiful, beautiful pieces.
Curious to know, everybody on the panel, has anybody? I know Marco has a couple things on the pre-order. I have I actually pre-ordered Gandalf, and one of the things that I'm kind of like, I don't want to say worried about, but I guess one of my critiques is the beard. Yeah, I mean, for me, Gandalf is the goal, and I know his beard is a lot longer than what they showed. But I think I was looking at Asmus too, the Crown series that they have, and that one also didn't look as long as it's supposed to be as well. I messaged John just to say, hey man, is there a chance that haven't heard back from them yet, but if there's a chance for them to actually work on that, but we'll see. But other than that, I'm pretty much happy with it. So I just got the Joker 2-pack on order. I've got and Gandalf, but anybody else on the panel? Optical, do you have anything on order from these guys for Inart?
No, didn't pre-order a single thing.
Anything? Nothing of interest.
Not for.
I mean, you're the Dark Knight fan, dude. I mean, I figure you might want to get the Joker, dude.
Yeah, but I'm with Harry though. Like not that you can't afford it. I mean, it's just that I don't know. I feel like they're gonna go down. I feel
eventually price.
I feel like one of their mystique is they're limited, right? I feel that's not
supposedly
what it is, and I feel like I can, because if I can grab them, because they're higher than Hot Toys, right? So their markdown is gonna be Hot Toys. If I can get it for Hot Toys price, maybe like $350 or so, then I'll go for it. But I have a set, I would say, price point that I'm willing to go. I mean, collecting Hot Toys is already crazy. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's already irresponsible.
That's a good way to put it. Correct word.
Going beyond that it's like, can you do it? Sure. Should I? That's where I'm at. Not that they don't not that they're not worth it, because they are. Like, because I'm not even comparing them to, like, they're in the middle of hot toys / customs, right? So for customs, they're cheaper. Like you can spend 3,000 in a custom, but I was never gonna go to custom route anyway. To be quite honest, if I didn't start on hot toys, I'll start with Mezco, because like Harry, he's cinema. Like, for what we do, because I do that, so I like take pictures and all that stuff. I don't want it too big. I want to come closer. I agree. Less space. The diorama is cheaper. For what it's for what I collect for. That's my main purpose, is to use them, and I feel like I can make a Mezco look good compared to buying a $500 figure that's already looking good. You know what I mean? Like, with lighting, it's more challenging. So for me, I mean, I want to have one, but just my inner self is just like, I don't want to spend that much. I don't.
Yeah, let me check on the chat real quick. Cora was in the house. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good night. Single songwriter says, "Will prices go up and up and up when they finally get a global license?" We have to stay tuned.
No, they should go down. Price should go down once they get a global license.
Have you seen what happened to Hot Toys?
Whoa,
seriously,
it shouldn't be.
Yeah, look at Cora showing some love. I love to see this great panel here, and Marco's nice too. Yeah, he's all right. Marco's all right. Yeah, Commander Green says the Loki's amazing. Gigi's in the house. The lighting is no good from him, Corvo. Wow. Dude, she just can't. She just can't, can she?
It's all right. P-Rock already called me Mr. Potato Head, Gigi, so we're getting along today.
Jazzy's asking, did you talk to Inart when he came to the Joker?
I did not. I feel like someone might have asked that, and they did give the answer, but I just don't remember. I would have to take a look at the video that I recorded. It's a long video. It's like an hour long. So
yeah, there's a group chat going on with John, and he mentioned that we're looking at the first batch showing up at probably the end of this month or sometime early next month. I think there's a batch of a couple hundred or something like that he mentioned that's going to be coming out pretty soon. Cool. So yeah, that's going to be that's a quick turnaround, man. I mean, because they just announced this earlier this year. What was it, back in February or March or something?
And they're going to keep the word. I mean, they did say they're going to have the first batch out.
They did.
The year.
I wonder if that's
maybe a small batch, but
if they've got 15,000 according to John a few months ago, and who knows how many more they've run, a few hundred doesn't seem like it's really putting a dent in the full run, though.
Yeah,
15,000, and that's considered a small batch.
Yeah,
that's huge, dude. For these guys,
that's what he said. He said 15,000 for the Joker. Was it 5,000 for Gandalf, and then like 1,000 for Pennywise? Those were the numbers he floated.
Wow!
Holy shit!
I made it right.
Hey, Brayton.
Yeah, I think it's smart though to kind of release them quickly, because with what Hot Toys is known to do nowadays, I feel like it's kind of smart to kind of make that differentiation. It's like, hey, we're not gonna have you guys pre-order these things and wait like 3 years. Like, we're gonna have it come out immediately.
Yeah.
To most of you guys. So I think that's a good move.
Anthony's saying that the Joker will be reduced in price, and I know it's going to piss a lot of people off. We don't know. I mean,
it's bound to happen. Everything.
Yeah,
I mean, people are already pissed when they came back for pre-order, right? Imagine if they get discounted. Because
that's the thing.
Dude, that's a part of the allure of Inart. Let's be honest. Like the exclusivity. Yeah. That's a part of something that you're buying there. Because that's the biggest complaint with Hot Toys. They don't retain their value. And if there's limited batch, supposedly, then it would retain the value. But it would still have value. But if it's that much and it goes to bargain bin, they drop $1,000. People are going to be pissed. So,
sorry. I think Bantha Boy says that Justin said on Leo's stream the other day that they already had 2,000 Jokers produced.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez. Wow. But how many are single? How many are rooted or sculpted? How many are rooted? There's just so many questions, I guess, to be asked. Do you think that that's another thing. I kind of want to hit them up and see if they'll actually announce, what the actual edition size for each one is. Because I think that's when we'll be able to have like a better idea of whether or not these things will actually retain their value. Because, again, Optical, like you mentioned, the fact that they went up for pre-order again, from what I've heard, Joao had mentioned that there's some areas overseas in some of their territories where no one's pre-ordering these things. It's just too damn expensive, man.
Yeah.
So and suddenly Kit has a bunch of pre-orders for everything. I know Todd over at Spec Fiction now opened up pre-orders for everything as well.
I think that's why we'll never get edition size, because they could say, well, it's sold out on our website, and then do these back end runs and kind of flood the market a bit more.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I was hoping from Inart, that they wouldn't do, shit like that. Like, just bring, I don't want to say like overproduce these things, but keep the keep the batches low enough, to where it can maintain its value optical, like you mentioned, and just bring the collectability back and everything. I just think that would just make things a little bit more, it's great for everybody. I mean, it's not great for those that miss out, of course, but for those, it's nice to have something special in the collection sometimes. It's not about specifically like, oh, I can turn around and flip this, but just knowing that, you have that one thing that, God, it sounds elitist too, that no one else doesn't have, or not that many people have, but that's just collecting, dude. That's just how it's always been, at least for me growing up, you know what I mean? So, I mean, y'all younger kids these days, like, I want everything, give me a reissue. But anyway, Joao saying that Queen Studio said that John produced 200 production gate for the Joker. Christian Detour Collections in the house. What's going on, man? Bobby D says, well, John told me that each Joker will be numbered by him personally. And he said that I'm his best friend and we'll grab drinks with Viper next week. Hey, man, I'm so jealous of Bobby D, man. He gets the hookers like
those
that.
people, man.
He does, dude. Freaking lucky motherfucker, you. But anyway, but yeah, Harry. Again, is there anything else? I guess we can go and move on from this. But is there anything else that you want to go ahead and mention regarding the event? Did they say anything about next year? What they want to do?
They said that they would like to come back again in Vegas next year and do the same thing again. So I think that's going to be where they're trying to focus on, I think. I don't know if they're going to try and maybe do other states, other cities. I'm not really sure. And to be honest, I don't even know why they picked Vegas still. So, but I'm glad they did. It worked out for me. So
definitely right.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna try and go back again next year. And like I said, I just honestly I appreciate the fact that is a thing. The fact that we can actually go there, take a look at them in person, get footage, show the community, and talk and ask questions right then and there. Like I do actually appreciate that. That actually bumped up a few points for me in terms of just PR in general.
Gotcha. Anybody else have any questions they want to ask?
No, I just came here for the Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't show
Honestly.
up. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Yeah.
Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Those are like the two lines.
I think John said that the quality wasn't really up to what they wanted, so that's why they kind of held back on those. And I think they're going to show them at Thailand. I think
Aragorn, right? He's supposed to be.
On the 26th.
That's in a couple weeks, right? Yeah, or next week.
Yeah. So I think they're going to show them there. So hopefully.
He's the one I'm the most intrigued about.
Joao wants to know who's going to the Bangkok event.
Let's go, Mario, for a different reason.
I go.
For the donkey shows?
The lady boys.
I go to Bangkok.
Lady boys.
Hey, you don't know what you don't like if you haven't tried it.
Yeah, we'll go down Soy 17.
Soy 17.
Oy. Anyways, yeah, dude, I want to go to Bangkok, man. I really do.
I'm sure you do.
Hey.
I do have one more question. So we know the Bruce Wayne sculpt looks pretty iffy. Is it the same sculpt that they're using on the Batman figure? Does it seem like the same with just some eye makeup?
I think it's the same one. Yeah, it just looks better with the makeup on, and I think that's where the problem is with the Bruce Wayne sculpt. It's the eyes. I think there's something weird about the eyes, the placement or the way it's sculpted or something. So yeah, I think it's the same sculpt.
Okay, thank you for that. Really hope they get that tightened up because the figure looks amazing, right? How did it look like in person?
In person, it looked great, and honestly, it depends on the lighting too. In some lighting, it looks like Bruce Wayne, and in some, it just looked weird. So I think they need to maybe just take a light and just light him in all directions and just kind of see what the problem is and fix that. And I think they will. It's still a prototype, so I think they will.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, right? Yeah.
Got time.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, guys. Let's go ahead and just talk about something else that came out actually last night. Everybody's making rounds talking about this bad boy right here. We've got the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin was finally released. This is the upgraded battle damage suit or whatever we're calling it. Coming in for what was it? $395? Really?
How much was the first one?
The original one I think is like 360 or something like that for the deluxe.
Oh wow.
You know, I want to say some. I mean, if someone wants to fact check me on that, you know, please do. But yeah, here it is, man. We finally got a reveal of their head sculpt, which is, I think this is a banger, man. I think they nailed, you know, Willem Dafoe. You know, in my opinion, it looks really, really damn good. I mean, look at that. Look at that. They really captured the detail in his teeth too, man. I mean, what is
are
that?
a selling point here for me. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, this looks really good. And they also showed, I guess, this is the same sculpt that's going to be coming out with the standard release as well, or for the one, you know, full on Gobby suit, you know, instead of this upgraded version. But yeah, this No Way Home line is looking really freaking good. It's turning out to be, you know, pretty damn amazing in my opinion. But I'm only want to pick up just a couple Spider-Man and just Tobey and Andrew. And I said, speaking of which, where the hell is Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Maguire.
I know, huh? It's crazy that they haven't announced them yet, you know. And also the Lizard base, they got everybody hyped up about these couple figures, but nothing has dropped yet, man. But yeah, but Marco, let me start with you first, brother. What are your thoughts about this? What are your first impressions for this ¿Cómo se llama? Green Goblin.
So this is the Goblin I was waiting for. I think it looks really great, honestly. I was intrigued by the other version of the Goblin, but because it's just like one green mass, I was like, I don't know that it makes a really good figure. Like, I hadn't seen the prototype in person at all or anything, but this to me, just the sculpt is so spot on. That's really what makes it. I'm a bit concerned because it's such a detailed prototype that we may see like degradation for the final. Like, even with the teeth, they've got to get the teeth right. They got to get all the wrinkles right. So it feels like there's not a lot of room for error. But if it comes out exactly like we're seeing right now, I saw Mafia saying this is overpriced. Yeah, it's expensive, no doubt about it. But I think it's a really cool package. And honestly, I might be willing to drop some coin on this. We'll see what Hot Toys production lines are looking like in the year or two when this releases. But this might be one that's a discount potential for me, because there's, you know, obviously two different versions, three different SKUs of the Goblin, right? So one of them is bound to go on discount. But yeah, I really like this a lot. I'm really happy with how this prototype came out.
We picking it up?
Yeah, I think so, honestly. But, you know, now because this doesn't come with a version of the mask, like, it would have been nice if it had a broken mask or something like that. That's the one like missing accessory. So I'm like, I have my eye on the other version now too, because I would just display it with this sculpt. But I'm probably going to get this version.
Bobby D coming in with the puns, man. All the Dennis approve, and just depends on your perspective. This guy, dude, I thought this was a DX for a minute. You know, the way optical that they were selling the rolling eyeball system.
Yeah.
Bro, I really thought legit this was a DX, and it probably could have been. I mean, I don't know, but shit, what do you think about it, man? You put out an initial thoughts earlier or late last night, man.
I think it looks good. I mean, I was gonna pick up everything from No Way Home. Is it No Way Home? No Way Home anyway.
No Way Home, yeah.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. I think we all kind of predicted this is coming. The only question for me, at least, was I only need one. Which one am I going to get? I'm still leaning towards the like, I'll call it the classic version, because that could work for both, at least for me, right? Like for both, you know, like with Tobey and goddamn, I forget all these guys' names. But yeah, it will work for both, because it does have the head sculpt as well, right? Like if you buy the deluxe, you would have that, right?
Yeah, you have the same one.
Yeah, I think we're just like all in all right now on how good the head sculpt is, so we kind of push that aside. You know, the first announcement that they made, but I think I'm leaning towards that. But who knows? Maybe I'll pick up both. But I guarantee you, with the way I approach Inart, that's how I approach everything right now. I have nothing on pre-order because I'm banking on these guys. Because, you know, I hear that argument a lot with Inart, right? It was like, oh, it's $500, but there's like a 400. There's like an Iron Man is almost 450. Almost want to say, who told you to buy that Iron Man for 450? It was like, have you seen Sideshow? Mark 46 just came out and it was like 15% discounted right away. It's like, why did you buy it for retail? I was like, have you not learned? So like with this guy, I was like, we can make an argument. This is like $395, but no one told you.
But the thing is, Optical too, these days, a lot of pre-orders are hitting, you know, low stock warning and waitlist pretty quick to where the point where I don't know that everybody's going to be able to get the opportunity to get some sort of discount on these things unless you already have a connect, from someone else already.
Mario, you've been here for a long time, man. Look,
I know I have been here for a long time, and I remember those days when we got a movie promo edition that shit sold out day one.
Yeah.
Right? It went waitlisted right away. So that's what I'm thinking that we're going back to, man. You know, so? Because all of a sudden, I definitely do. Okay. I really do. I think this is going to be a new reality.
Even at that, right? Like, to Marco's point, there's 2 of them or 3 of them now. One of them is bound to be left behind. So I'm willing to bet that, I'm willing to, take that gamble. And people would say, it was like, oh, how much are you saving? Like $20, $30, $40. I mean, that's nothing, right? If you look at it, the value standpoint, yes, that's all you're saving. But if you look at quantity standpoint, then how many of these would you save? How many hot toys would you buy in a year? Multiply that to whatever savings you have, and maybe you have like 2 free hot toys. But I am willing to gamble until proven wrong. So I would just, I'm gonna get this. I mean, you're talking to the guy who has 3 Thanos. So I was like, initially, I was like, I'm just gonna get the Infinity War version. I think it's the Thanos. And then they came up with Endgame. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna get that. And then Pop Culture is pretty much giving away their battle damage Thanos. So I was just like, it's irresponsible not to pick this up.
It really is, dude.
No, it's like, now I got 3 Thanos, and I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get a shot at this one way or another. So I'm willing to pick up the crumbs, and let's see what happens. But I'm leaning towards the clean version for now.
Hey, John finally showed up. Look at that. He can't wait to get there for 20% off. Look at that. Damn, John with the connect. Yeah, John thinks he's going to go bargain bin, huh? But yeah, Harry, are you into the No Way Home line? And,
yeah. Absolutely.
So you think
I don't think I'm going to pick up all of them. I'm only going to pick up a few characters that I'm like, I really want. So I'm leaning towards getting the Andrew Spidey, Toby Spidey, and this version of Green Goblin. I like the original, but I feel like this is so much more detailed, and you get the cool purple cloak. You get some like more colors in there. So I feel like this is the version that I'm leaning towards, for sure. And then just Doc Ock, I think. Then that would be that would be complete.
Yeah, Bobby D's sniffing out, the tomfoolery, what's going on, calling out John, say, we know you don't collect anyway. Did give away who that can be. But yeah, just $3.95, man. It's just, I don't know. I get it, P-Rock. I mean, that they're, this is the way shit is now these days, bro. But what are your thoughts about this figure, bro?
No, I mean, the head sculpt does look good. I'm gonna pass on this because I don't really do the MCU stuff. I do it more for the comic-based characters, and I want a Sinister Six. And my Green Goblin is gonna be the clean one, though, the first one that they announced. They announced already, so I can get him with Doc Ock. I was hoping for a Lizard figure, but I'll get that base. Maybe I'll get that third-party one as a substitute. But I want to have like a Sinister Six, and like I don't really care about the head sculpt. I don't display my villains or heroes and with their head sculpts. I always wear them with the mask or cowls.
Yeah.
But it does look good, man. It does look like the head sculpt. If you wanted a head sculpt of him, then this is the perfect one to get, because it does look good. It does look good with the goggles too and the hood on.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, you got a chance to display with the goggles and the hoodie.
I like the mask better though. That's more of the comic look based. I mean, not completely, but the color.
Did nobody say there's a puppy barking at Michael Myers at someone's front door?
Yeah,
whose dog is that?
That's my dog. That guy won't shut up. No matter what I do.
What type of dog do you have, Harry?
I have a feeling
it's like a little. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a tiny little guy. I can't remember the breed. I'm not much of a dog guy.
I do like the armor too. The armor looks cool.
It does, man. But this glider, man.
If you click the line, really does, like I said, it does look real good. But and even in the movie, I mean, to me, it was only like the last 10, 15 minutes. So the original costume has more of like a place for me instead of this costume.
Yeah, I feel you.
It does look good.
What about you, Dre? Picking this up?
Man, I don't know. Not for $3.95, that's for sure. I think I'm just gonna wait on this one. Yeah, $3.95. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna wait for this one. because I already told myself that I just wanted to pick up all the Spider-Man. Like I don't want to get too deep into the MCU.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it looks great. I think the sculpt looks better in some angles, and the others it looks a little weird. I do like the purple tattered sweater though. I mean, that's a nod to the comic. So I mean, I like that. I like the hood too with the goggles. I mean, considering everything that you get for it, I mean, I think the detail is there, but I don't think this is going to be one that you have to pre-order, especially because there's multiple SKUs for it. And I can see why people are having a hard time figuring out, unless you're going to get both, which one to get. I mean, they both look pretty good. So it just depends on what you want your collection to look like. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm going to wait for this one. That's just on me though.
Yeah, Blue says for $395 that we should have got a battle damage helmet with it. Did he?
Yeah, the helmet's cool.
Optionally covered the face.
You need the helmet.
Yeah, he didn't have a helmet though when he wore this, though, did he?
No, but just
Not
like
this
near
one.
the trash can, right?
Yeah,
When he ditches it.
It'd be a cool little accessory.
A little exclusive there, broken helmet.
Yeah.
There's Denobi. Unfortunately, I will not be punished by history, as Denobi has learned over and over and over again. He said, "I'm building the Spider-Verse."
Where's the suit from the end of the movie, though? That's the one that.
Oh yeah,
that's another one too. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude. I mean, I guess you can hold on to the classic Spidey. I guess for that.
When they announced the Avengers Campus suit, I thought that was gonna be the suit from the movie. I was like, oh hey, there it is, but nope.
Yeah.
Avengers Campus.
Exactly.
Like, oh wow.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we haven't gotten that on Sideshow yet. I mean, we'll be getting all of the other overseas exclusive. Where the hell is Cap in Avengers Campus Spidey?
Yeah, Cap too, right? Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, and Cap.
Yeah, Mark 46 is on there. I don't know why. Like, why is Mark 46 on there and not the other ones? It makes no sense.
Considering how I don't know, there was some. Well, there was only one guy that was actually wanting to reissue that Mark 46, and now that we got it, I'm not surprised it hasn't sold out already.
That one dude.
Yeah. Just that one dude. But if it's not one dude, it's going to be another.
I picked up the 46 reissue. I didn't want to miss that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I need to get another 46 as well, Marco. It's gonna miss it.
The diorama base is honestly really cool. I love the diorama base.
Yeah. Yeah, I always gotta give Marco shit every time, man, because I sold him a 46. Kind of missed my baby a little bit, but I know it's in a good collection right now, man. So
he's in a good space.
With no base. We're in earthquake country too, man. What the hell?
He's gonna fall and tumble over. I rock the
on
DTOFs every day just to test their stability. Yeah. They're fine.
Yeah. Well, he should have a deluxe option. Oh, dude, really?
Too soon. Oh my god!
Really?
That would have been pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Too soon.
I don't want to read the rest of this comment, man.
Hey, I'm a 3D sculptor. I might be able to help you out with that, Bobby D.
Wow.
Hey, there you go. Hey, reach out. Hey, speaking of reaching out, guys, check out Harry. I've got all his info within the description of this video, man. So check him out on his Instagram. He takes some amazing photos. Start up his YouTube channel, man. Go give him a like, give him a sub.
Oh, thank you.
Check out his stuff, man. My man does amazing work. Along with everybody else in this panel. I mean, Optical, maybe, yeah, he does all right, but Optical's the man. We love you, brother. Yeah. So this is a thing. What else freaking happened next?
Wait, Mark, you didn't say. Are you gonna pick it up?
No, I didn't. I did. I did say I'm not. I'm not. The only one I want to pick up, PRock, was just the what you call it, just a Spider-Man, and that's it. I'm good with just having the Andrew Maguire.
Andrew Maguire.
Oh, Andrew Garfield.
Toby Garfield.
Toby Maguire.
You made him have a kid together.
Oh yeah.
Are you not getting other villains either? None of the villains? No.
Nah, I'm good, man. I mean, I am really. I'm trying to stay extremely selective about the Marvel line, so I just want to kind of dip in a few other figures here and there, dude. So, I mean, Star Wars is still like my thing, So that's that's where I'm gonna stay. And speaking of Star Wars, this fucking thing will load. They finally released a Blurrg, man. We're all talking about it, and here it is. Here's the Blurrg with actually the OG Mando. Which is again, man, this freaking thing. It's just too damn pricey. I don't know why I pre-ordered. I mean, I know why I pre-ordered it, but I mean, I I didn't expect that this thing would like come out in the climate that it is right now, to where something comes out, you cancel it, get it at a discount, you know, because this bitch is gonna sit. I mean, we've got 3 SKUs of this thing, I mean, along with Quill. You know, I went ahead and ordered the I've got this Mandalorian on order particularly because of the flame effect. That's why I pre-ordered this thing. Hey man, I don't have that flame effect yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up for this guy. And
it's a true collector mentality right there.
Exactly.
Could have went to eBay, Mario.
I could have, yeah, but I don't. But the thing is, though, I think that we're seeing, I guess, a 1.5, you know, for this Beskar Mandalorian. If anything, they probably just removed the fat suit just to improve the articulation from what I'm seeing. Yeah, because it's looking pretty damn good. I think it's a little bit taller too, so they might have given him some ankle extenders. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one on the panel getting this thing. So but I'm gonna start with Dre.
What's up?
You picking this up?
Nah, man. No. I think it looks pretty good, but yeah, I don't need this. This is just an absolute, like, if you're a completionist, or if you really just like the Mandalorian, or if you don't have the first Mando, so it's definitely a pass for me. I just don't need it. I gotta say the Blurrg does look pretty good though. The paint apps look pretty good. I'm not really aware of the articulation. But yeah, it looks like a piranha. And I think if you have if you had to choose one, so Mario, since you're the only one picked this up, let me ask you, are you, oh no, you already answered it, I guess. You're getting this, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did.
Are you getting the Quill as well?
Yeah, but I haven't pre-ordered it yet, just because I don't know whether or not if I want a second Blurrg or just get Quill by himself, you know. And I think
right. So I think, like, yeah, my bad. I think people that have the original version of this Mando, if you needed a Quill and the Blurrg, I would suggest probably just getting, you know, those two together. Mm-hmm. That way, unless you really want to have both of them riding the Blurrg,
that would look
or you
dope.
can just, yeah, that would look pretty sick. But it's just one of those things of, like, once you have it on your shelf or wherever you display it, you're kind of just gonna set it there, and then that's just gonna be it, right? Like, you have to have Mando on it, so, or him petting it or some shit. So, I'm gonna pass though.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah, optical, like this thing. Look, as great as I think the paint amps came out really good on the Blurrg itself. You know what really bugs me a lot is the fact that they put freaking holes in the bottom of the feet and there's freaking pegs on the damn base. Oh. That's just too. I mean, amongst other things too, right? You know, the articulation is only like a 2 POA, you know, or 4 points of articulation rather, and you know, of course the price and everything else. But I mean, this is yeah. Tell me how dumb I am for picking this thing up, bro.
Isn't the Blurrg itself is $300 or something like that?
I think so. Somewhere around
there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, imagine if you get 2. I mean, how big is this thing? And then this is one of those things where it sounds good in theory until you get it home and you'll be like, all right, where am I going to put this thing? Oh, I got 2. It's just like, you know, like it sounds good. I mean, I want the Blurrg. I mean, for photography wise and all that stuff, I want one. Not for 300 though. Maybe 150 if it hits that point, you know, like 140-ish. Then I'll get that. But I mean, it looks nice, but that's, I mean, once you reach like 40, 50 figures, you'll be like, yeah, okay, I got this massive thing in me. Where am I going to put this? You know, but hey, it looks good. If anyone picks it up, man, they tanked the OG Mando price for this one as well. It's not a direct, it's not a direct, you know, reissue, but kind of reissue. So it killed the value for that. But hey, you know, it is what it is. It's there.
Beskar Kid going hard, man. 3 Blurrgs in total, dude. That's gonna be a freaking crazy display, bro. I'm looking forward to that. Joao says this thing is 60 centimeters long, bro. We're in the States. We need a conversion, please, if you don't mind.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Joao. But yeah. Sean has asked me, you can't put Mando armor on with the Blurrg. Yeah, he needs it. I don't think, you know. I mean, a standalone Blurrg, I guess, would be kind of cool, but I mean, in my opinion, it needs a rider. But
spread.
Another reason why I want to support this because I want the freaking Tauntaun. You know, I want to, you know, I want this thing to sell so we can so we can tell Hot Toys that we want more creatures. You know, especially from the original trilogy, man. You know, the Tauntaun is just the one that I want. The Sideshow statue is out there, which I'm willing to pick up, but I just don't like what it's selling for. It's just selling for too damn much. But yeah, here we go. Thanks, Joao. What do you say? It's 23.5 inches.
That's
Appreciate you, man.
We measure feet in here, Joe.
Yeah, now if we can just do the conversion in feet, please. But yeah. Harry, you picking this up?
I think I'm gonna have to agree with Dre. It's not something for me. I'm gonna pick up the season 2 Mando already, so I already have my Mando. I don't really see the reason for me getting the Blurrg. Maybe I'll do a few shots, but then like that's it. So I don't think it's worth spending hundreds of dollars just to get a few shots in and then just have it sit in the box, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on this one. It looks great, I have to say. I feel like the paint app could be a little bit better in my opinion, but it does look great. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pass as well.
Those big glossy eyes, man, and he's got a little Grogu on the back. You know what? I'm good. You know, I'm actually good on my decision to pick this thing up. I can't wait now. Look at this pose. That's freaking gorgeous. Yeah, Mafia is saying that it'll sell regardless. I mean, 3 SKUs is a ton. There's a ton of options for everyone to choose from.
Yep.
True. Yeah, but it's still 3 SKUs. I mean, I just think the most expensive one is probably going to sit, you know, most likely. I mean, unless they made smaller batches of these things, which we really don't know.
I think the Mando one's going to sit probably of all the 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, PRock, since you open up your mouth, you picking this up?
Yeah. Not this one. I'm getting one with Quill. I already have a Mando.
Okay.
I don't need 2 Blurrgs, so I'm just gonna get the one with Quill. And I agree with you. It's like I know Denobi does the droid stuff. And for me, Star Wars has always been the creatures and the aliens. So any alien and creature characters, I'm gonna support, because if I agree with you. If you support that, then they might make other ones. That's why I want that Kit Fisto already. Give me Kit Fisto. Yaddle. Anyways, this one
Yaddle?
I'm gonna pass. Yaddle.
Wow.
That show comes out. That show is gonna come out soon. Gonna have Yaddle.
Yeah, next week.
Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi.
So that might push Yaddle as a figure. But no, I like the way the Blurrg looks. It doesn't look like a piranha, but it reminds me of it was a movie I watched as a kid. It's not Tremors. It's something that it kind of reminds me of too.
Critters.
Was it Critters? Kind of Critters mixed with Tremors. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Critters.
But it's cute, man. To me, I like it, man. The eyes and everything, the teeth. But I'm definitely gonna get a Quill, and I think between the 3, Quill's probably gonna sell quicker between the 3 if they do sell out. I think Quill go first. The Quill set.
Yeah. Mafia saying that's a new Mando of sorts, you know, with a thinner fat suit, you know, from what.
Yeah, you can do a split, man. My Mando can't do that.
I kind of remember what my Mando can and can't do. It's been boxed up for so long.
He could barely open his legs. Why are you trying to open up his legs so hard, dude? Because you want to try to get action pulls. You want to try to get something like this.
Yeah, some of that action.
Yeah.
Hey Mario, I got a question for you.
What's
are you
up,
gonna
man?
sell your OG Mando for this one, or are you just gonna keep both?
No, I'm gonna keep them both, dude. Because I mean, I can have. There's different display options, dude. I got that base. You know, I got that base that I can utilize with the diorama spikes in the bloody stormtrooper helmet.
Right.
Yeah. So I got that, and plus we put Grogu in the pram right next to him. I'm good, bro. You know, I'm good with that. Dre, did we get your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I went first. Damn, dude, I forgot.
Right. Yeah, I'm wrong. Well, at least
Marco didn't go yet.
All right, Marco didn't go yet. All right, my last LWO homie. Marco, you picking this up?
No, I don't have too much positive to say about this. I really am not a huge fan of the design of the Blurrg. To me, it's goofy, and you know, my first exposure was really in Mando, but I know it like has previous appearances in other Star Wars properties. But yeah, I just don't love it. But I do appreciate that they're giving us a creature, and like you said, the Tauntaun. Come on, that's what I really want. That would go crazy, honestly. You'd have to have that.
Yeah, Erwin says that the Sand Trooper and the Dewback. That's all that he needs.
So, all right, let me ask you guys. Everybody wants the Tauntaun.
Yeah.
Would you guys prefer? I think the thing that's going to hold them back is, what do you guys prefer, like rooted type hair or sculpted hair?
Sculpted.
It's gonna be sculpted, I feel.
Well, I mean, you guys. I don't know. You feel, but what would you prefer? If they made it, you prefer with the rooted hair, like the chewy type almost hair, or
I prefer
if
rooted.
they can. if they can get the actual fur down, I would probably prefer that. You know, just because of the realism that it can portray. You know, in my opinion, I understand the sculpted one was great too, man. But if they can pull off, you know, the actual real fur, I think I prefer that.
Yeah.
With articulation in the legs.
Yeah. Yeah, 30% off, and like a magnetic split, you know, so you can have like the guts, you know, hanging out the belly or something like that.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
But just
cool.
imagine pulling that rooted figure out of the box, it all matted. That just feels like a nightmare to manage, honestly.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, yeah, Chewie's a smaller scale, but you know, still, I guess in the same principle.
I mean, you
know,
but,
could be done.
Yeah, probably.
If anyone could figure it out, it would be Hot Toys for sure.
Or Inart.
Optical.
Inart.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Inart's our savior, right? Our 6-scale savior. So I found out about this, you know, because of, you know, Optical. He put out a video because, you know, he's the Interbay guy, right? So we have an exclusive, what was it, 92, 93 All-Star Michael Jordan here.
Yeah.
And they went ahead and introduced the sweat technology that some collectors here love, you know, also much. But the fact that they made it an exclusive, you know, to this particular shop, to this one shop. I mean, it's
it's for StockX, right? Is the exclusivity?
Yeah,
like 15.
It's a bit of a turnoff. Yeah, but just why through one, you know, whatever. But anyway, this is dope. This is pretty freaking cool, man. I love that we're getting another Jordan. But for me personally, I'm just good with the 2-pack that I've already got, you know, with the rookie and the last shot version. And I think that's all the representation that I need. But yeah, Optical, is this a new sculpt, or did they just like reuse the ones
they just
that they
put
already got?
sweat on it. Like I'm looking at my Jordan right now; it looks the same. You know, I think that's just the sweat gives you the illusion that it's something new. But you know, it's the same. Like it's the same Interbay. I'm pretty sure the shoes are the same. The uniform looks better. You know, like you see the trims on the side. It's not printed anymore. They're actually, you know, fabric and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I have 3 Jordans, so there's with Interbay, it feels like you can just buy the uniform on eBay, and that's it. Like
right? Yeah,
I'll buy the uniform, switch it out, and you know, maybe get a new ball or something. But this has the sweat technology, so if you want to smell Michael Jordan, I suppose, you know.
What do you do, like a scratch and sniff?
Dude, isn't this like 315 or something? I mean, talking about like this made Green Goblin cheap. At least he has a glider and purse. This guy
comes with a sweatsuit.
This guy's sweat. You know?
He's got the warm up. Yeah. With that nasty ass. And he got this pretty decent base, 1993 All-Star game.
Yeah.
Was that in Charlotte that year? That's a Charlotte Hornets color.
I think
no,
so.
it says Utah.
Yeah.
It says Utah here on the base.
Oh,
bro.
Utah, okay.
Yeah, it's just, you know, 90s and those funky colors that they used back in the day. But yeah, cool. Another Jordan, man. You know. Yeah, Henry, are you into the some of these Interbay NBA figures?
I don't usually collect just regular people. I'm more, you know, superhero and villain kind of guy.
How dare you? Hey, first of all, Michael Jordan is not a regular person.
No,
he's
he's a real life
technically a superhero, bro.
He's a real life.
He's the closest thing to a superhero.
Yeah, he can actually fly. So
there you go.
yeah, it's I tend to go for more, you know, like comic book characters and you know, Star Wars characters. So yeah, I usually skip out on these type of purchases.
Marco Jazzy's asking, I don't know if you answered him or not. How tall is the Interbay hoop?
Yeah, I don't have the exact measurements, but I don't think it would fit inside of any Modu cases. The thing is fucking massive, honestly. Like I said before, I could have measured, like they have the measurements on the website, but I didn't. And when I unboxed it, I was like, where do I put this thing? It's not fitting anywhere. So I've got it on the ground currently.
Right. You got that in already, huh? Cool.
I did, yeah.
So you still don't know where you're gonna put it. You got no figures to display with it.
No, but I'm gonna get that Kobe 2-pack for sure. It's on
Nice.
StockX right now, so actually $100 cheaper than what it's on for BBTS. And I was like, I don't know if StockX is a good place to buy these from. And then they dropped this. I'm like, okay, well now I'm sure it's a good place to buy it from.
Dude, Andrew, man. Andrew going
20
hard,
Kobe's.
man. 11 Jordans and 20 Kobe's.
Wow.
Yo, that's amazing. That's amazing, bro.
Let's see it. Let's see the picture, the collection.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah,
liar.
P-Rock, we were on your stream a while ago, man, talking about Interbay,
Yeah.
you know, I guess which figures that we want to see released and shit like that, man. So do you have any Interbay figures? No, you got the Jordan set. You got the Jordan set.
I got the
We were
Jordan and
talking
the
about
Kobe.
shoes.
I got the Jordan and the Kobe
set.
2-pack.
You gonna make it you gonna get another Jordan with this one?
No. I want to get the Shaq first before I get like another Jordan. I want to get more players first. Hopefully, I get like a full like Lakers lineup. But I don't know. I think I like the Barcelona one, the Olympics one, better than this one in a way. I think I might pick up that one first. Right? Yeah. So I think I might pick that one up, but I definitely want to get a Shaq first before I get. I would like to get a Kobe All-Star one. Hopefully, I need some more. I came in late to the game, so I need some more Kobe figures.
Corvo needs a Magic Johnson, brother. I am there with you.
Yeah,
we were talking about that P-Rock, remember?
Yeah, yep.
Magic,
the whole voting thing. Magic Johnson, whew.
Showtime Lakers, man, with the captain. Hell, give me an AC Green and James Worthy, dude. That's what I want.
No one wants an AC
Come on,
Green.
Marco.
Come on, bro.
Don't shake your head at me, man. You know you want it. You know you get revenue.
Some of those classic Lakers would be dope, honestly. But AC Green, come on now, you're reaching.
He's a legend in his own way.
Yeah,
for being the ugliest player in the NBA ever. You know, is on I think it's Chronic 2001 where they have a line that says, "Bitch, you look like AC Green. Don't call me anymore."
Yeah.
Yo, I forgot about that.
No, but I do like the sweat technologies on this stuff too. Though I do like that in some of the figures. Or I think the Shaq one. See that there's two Shaq ones. The new one that's I think it's still on Big Bad Toys. I don't know, just the face. I don't know the way the face looks.
Shaq was the first one to have it, wasn't it?
Yeah, was he? I think so.
Yeah,
if not, there's probably one more person before him, but I think Shaq. I think you're right. I think it might be Shaq.
Is
how many figures that have
just on his head though? I feel like there should be more in his body too, right?
Well, this one looks like it has more in the body. I think if you look up close, it might have one to show. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but it definitely has it in the head, like the head, forehead.
People sweat from just their head. I don't think that's how that works. Yeah.
Bill Jackson.
Shit, what else?
The Zen Master.
That'd be cool.
Damn, Harry, I don't even want to ask what areas you're thinking about though, bro. But Optical, were there any other figures that had more of the sweat technology, or was it just Shaq?
Just Shaq.
Yeah, he was the first one, right?
Was the first and only though, right now.
Yeah, he's the first and only for now. Yeah,
well, this guy's gonna be. Yeah.
Look at Andrew. The 20 Kobe is a figure for every one of his seasons. Holy shit!
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
They released 20 Kobe's already. Holy damn.
No. I think he's just customizing, bro.
Oh, I'm about to say, dang. I was like, I can't even wait, man. I only saw like 3 of them from so far.
Yeah. Mafia says that the thing is, Interbay not only holds their value and their prices,
they increase
very well. Yeah, that's cool though, man. I mean, I love that we're seeing stuff like this.
I got the hoop, so I got to open that. I still haven't opened my hoop yet.
I think Anthony's right. Yeah, P-Rock, you got to open that stuff. It's very impressive. But
I packed away my Kobe and my Jordan because my thing, if I open that hoop, I'm gonna want to get that Kobe and Jordan unpacked.
True. Wait till you unpack it all. But
yep.
You know what? The only thing I will say to Anthony's point about them keeping their value, they keep doing reruns of these 2-packs. Yeah, right? That's the only thing that's kind of scary.
And I would say too, not all of them.
Well,
I can't get rid of Blake Griffin. Can't get rid of the 1-9.
Yeah, but he sucks. That's why nobody wants it.
Can't get rid of Kevin Durant.
KD. Wow.
Yeah,
he went to bed.
Even the T-Mac, it sold a little bit higher than what. But then again, I waited years for that.
Yeah.
For that value to go up. When I bought it at 2014, I think, or 15, I sold it last year for that much. So if you can hold something for that long, then more power to you. So.
But I don't think. Look, there was a set edition size for the 2-pack, wasn't there? So Marco, probably what happened. Yeah. So probably what happened is that they probably didn't fulfill, the entire edition size, right? Because they can only they'll probably do like so much of it, and if there's room for more, they'll probably just like finish it up.
Because that Jordan one, when I saw on Big Bad, I was like, it said limited. I was like, oh shoot, let me jump on this before it sells out. It sold out.
Oh yeah, it went pretty quick.
And when I saw it come back, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Dude, Iverson. Now I sold my Iverson for a pretty good penny, but back then we're talking about after you bought Iverson, 3 years I couldn't get rid of that guy.
Really?
Like,
I want that
couldn't.
one too. That one's expensive now, huh?
Yeah, I need that one.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where, again, you just got to sit on it and just wait for it to, I guess, appreciate in value a little bit, though. What was it about Iverson that wasn't selling?
Players I like.
How come you had a hard time getting rid of Iverson, man?
That was like 3 years into me buying it. So I bought it because, like any other collectibles, like you buy it now if you want to sell it. Like what we're going through now, right? People are saying, "Oh, it lost value." It's because you're selling it 6 months after you bought it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like with Iverson, I had it for 3 years after I bought it. Couldn't get rid of it for $220. Couldn't. And I was just like, I'm not gonna lose money for this, so I'll just have it. I like Iverson anyway. But I was in a phase there back then where I was just like, all right, I want to less is more. So I want to, keep the collection small, but I'll just hold on to it. And 7 years later, I sold it for a lot more but it took me 7 years. Like, I don't know how many collectors can hold something for 7 years. If you could, and I did. And that's mostly what I do as well. But, I think even Hot Toys, you hold something Hot Toys for 7 years, you have a good chance of it going up in value.
Good for Health recently sold their Jordan and Kobe 2-pack. Wow. That Jordan one, man, I don't think I can let that go. I mean, I wanted to for a time.
The sneakers alone, man.
That's what makes that set worth it, man. Just because you get like everything, bro. I mean, it would have been hard. I know, Marco, that you were really, freaking fishing hard for that set.
I was, man. If you ever let it go. Good. I do have dibs.
Bro, you had your chance and you still slept on it, dude.
I know.
So that's even more reason for me not to sell it to you, dude. If I do, you're going to be paying 3 times for that bitch, dude.
And that's what I get. But no, I think the Kobe one first, but I do want to go back and get that Jordan 2-pack eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look at that. Mario tried selling it to me and just wouldn't. Jordan stays. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. Man. Yeah, Harry, I know you got to leave in a little bit, but before you leave, I want to go and bring up something else real quick that that I know that you saw over there, and this is the Queen Studios Nightmare Batman.
Oh,
This was actually shown at the Inart event, coming in for $795. This is I'm sorry, for $765.
Yep.
Right, with an edition size of only 800 pieces, and so from what I understand, this thing is pretty much it's mixed media, right? So
yeah.
And coming in at quarter scale, I think the price is freaking. It's just right for this thing. I think you're getting a hell of a deal, for what you're getting, and I think it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, I think the only issue I think in these shots right here is the fact that they're using the wrong cowl. So they just went out and this is actually the Justice League cowl, not the BVS cowl.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they actually just went out and updated that. So I think they released a new post, I think today or yesterday, saying that they fixed the cowl. So now he has the BVS cowl.
Wow, that's interesting. I didn't even realize that. You can't really tell because of the scarf. Because the Justice League cowl is like really thin around the neck, isn't it?
Yep. I couldn't tell either until Justin told me. He was like, they're using the wrong cowl. I'm like, oh really? So I went and up close and I looked at it. I'm like, oh wow, that is the wrong cowl. So
I really like this diorama base too, with the barbed wire and everything. They really capture the the scene in the movie.
Looks
here.
amazing.
Looks really, really damn good.
Yeah.
Look, I know everyone else on the panel is pretty much Cisco collectors, and they probably have Okay, P-Rock, go ahead. Speak your piece. P-Rock.
No. So what the jacket is soft good?
Yeah.
That's the soft media. The jacket, so it's wired and everything. I guess wired in the bottom.
I don't know if it's wired. It could be actually. Like when you look at the other one in the back there, there's a little bit of a posing in the back there, I think.
Yeah, vultures.
What scale is this? I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Is this third scale, quarter scale?
This is quarter scale. This is quarter scale. Yeah.
So is that hinting that they're going to do other Justice League stuff?
I think they asked John that question. I think he said yes. They are trying to finish the whole line. So
look at this.
No, I saw it from the videos and pictures. It did look good.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about it now, P-Rock?
No. All right, so if I get one, it's gonna be Vampirella first. That'll be my first.
Oh, that's right. We still got to work on that, man.
Yeah. We do.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Anybody else interested in this in the statue?
Honestly,
No?
I think
Okay.
it looks great.
Crazy, only a statue.
Yeah, maybe not. Nah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. I just have other things going. You know, I already have a Batman. I don't need multiple of the same character. But great price. I think if anyone's gonna jump into the statue game and you like Batman and you like, Snyder Cut, I think this is, a good one to have. I love the code on it. I'm with Mario. The barbed wire is, something that we haven't seen. The price is there. I think this one beats the Weta one. I think the Weta one's going for like 1,100, 1,200, right? So you can't go wrong with this one. Queens does great work. You can't go wrong with it. But I think I'm not gonna get it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only been a handful of statues that have tempted me. This is definitely in that category. I like the price. The scale is like not too overblown. And I think this figure translates really well into a statue, or this design translates well into a statue. But yeah, likely not for me, but I'm definitely tempted for sure.
Yeah, Batman's one of those characters that like any statue, he looks cool.
Yeah, especially this one has the brown coat. Like that's such a cool little detail. Not a little detail, a big detail.
Does this do anything for your optical?
It looks nice. I not this particular piece though. I want to own a Batman statue because for me, statues they take up so much space that it has something that I really like for it to not, like a specific scene or something. I mean, it looks cool. The price is good as well, but yeah, I'll reserve that space for something that really just speaks to me.
Right on. Speaking of something that should speak to you, Harry, I know you got to go, man. I want to thank you for coming through tonight, dude. It was great. It was great to have you on, and really appreciate you coming through and telling us about your experience over there in Vegas. Excuse me.
Yeah, no worries at all. It's super fun to be able to stream with the people that that you watch and the people you follow. So I appreciate you having me here, and it's super nice meeting everyone. So it's really awesome.
Before you go. Let's tell everybody where they can find you and what you got going on.
Yeah, I go by Cinematoygrapher on Instagram. I do a lot of toy photography, but I try and kind of like mimic that cinematic feel, wide screen, 16:9 letterbox, that kind of stuff. And I shoot everything on my Blackmagic 4K, and I do color grading in DaVinci Resolve, and just like how they would do in movies, So that's how I get that cinematic feel to everything. This is just a little bit of what I do, So
no wonder you have that camera. It looks great, man.
Yeah,
he does amazing work. Man.
Jesus.
I'm a big fan of your account, bro. You do awesome work.
Thank you so
Professional
much.
For sure.
No. I just dabble.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping that Queen Studios will reach out to me. I would love to do their toy photography officially. That'd be great, but we'll see.
There's War Machine, man. Look at that.
I hope they pick you up, man. You deserve it. That shit looks pretty sick.
Thank you.
Absolutely, 100%. So guys, everybody check out Harry, man. I've got his link to his Instagram and to his YouTube channel in the video description below. So go ahead and give him a follow and show my man some love. So
thank you so
Harry
much.
again, and also check him out. Recently he was on a stream with Cisco Mafia along with Kiko. Talking about some of their how they shoot, talking about everything photography in general, and that was actually a fun stream. It really educated.
And also on every Tuesdays I stream with oh hey, how's it going? Hello.
Hey Gigi.
Yeah. Every Tuesday I stream with Maz's Toy Box. We talk about toy photography, and if you guys want to get into that, or if you want people to just talk about your toy photography, you can submit. And we will talk about it on stream. So if that's something that you guys are, into, just check us out. Moss's Toy Box.
Absolutely. Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, enjoy the movie tonight, man. And
calm, handsome.
Let us know what you think of it, bro.
For sure. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Cool. Yeah, been a pleasure. I'm a huge fan of you, Optical, and I love meeting all you guys.
Easy, man. Enjoy the movie.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. Take care, brother. Have a good night, man.
Take care, guys.
Nice to meet you, bro. Later.
Moving on. Optical, how you doing, man? You good?
Yeah. I'll let you know.
Okay, cool. Just
want to check water. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, we gotta keep
announce it.
Water. He needs hitting the bong. Then yeah.
Hey, can you give me a glass too while you're at it, PRock? I'll take a glass.
Hurry up, dude! Hurry up.
You don't want any shots? You don't want any shots? Anything? No. All right.
Just
we
run.
good.
Run.
You know, sandwich would be nice, but yeah.
So what do we got here? Is this so we got something from got it. The Justice League movie. Yeah, Steppenwolf. We're looking at the Exiled Terrorist or what have you, but this was surprising, man. I thought these photos look great. They look great. Whether or not in hand, they're going to come out this good, that still remains to be seen, but this was a surprise. This was actually, I think this would be pretty cool to see this actually in, optical. You got all the Justice League figures, don't you, man? I mean,
I do. Yeah.
Would you consider picking this up, or would you want to see somebody,
I want somebody to take the bullet first. Let him go first.
Not willing to take one for the team?
No, not at all. He's like, yeah, what? He's like, oh, it looks cool. Yeah, why don't you buy it and let me know?
Yeah, right.
But no, it looks cool, dude. Like, this is something that Hot Toys, I don't see them making ever. And because of the cost and whatever tooling that they need to do. So if you want this guy, I mean, what is it? Light up function using voice?
It kind of looks like it.
It's Alexa or something. It's like, what the?
Yeah, Alexa. Right. It's gotta be. Look at it.
Dude, it looks like it could move. It looks like his spikes are gonna break every time you hold him.
Unless they're malleable plastic or something like that.
Maybe they're rubber. So if it falls over, they don't break. But it looks cool though. I mean, it really does. It looks big too.
Oy.
Yeah,
definitely, man. This is
I can't relate, but
Oh man, I didn't want to take
voice activated light up.
That's what we need, right?
Yeah, how often have you seen that voice activated?
Innovation.
What is it? Well, hold on. Did they really? Did they solicit that? Is that really a thing?
Yeah, let's say right there. See? Voice activated.
See right there up top, Mario, on the top right.
Oh, some bitch.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, voice activated function. Look at that.
Link it up to
Exiled Terror. Turn on.
I know, right? Hey, Steppenwolf. That's crazy, bro. I mean, if you want to talk innovation, that's innovative right there, in my opinion. A lot of the stuff, I mean, with magnets and with USB ports, that's existing. Well, so is this too. But I mean, you don't see anybody doing this shit.
In fairness, they did that with their Cyclops, though. Like the voice activated, but you have to clap. Yeah, you have to clap or something.
You have to clap, really?
You have to clap, yeah.
No shit, I never knew that.
Eyes would light up. I know, I bought one. It was silly, but yeah.
Don't put that one in the bedroom.
Yeah. Lane put it in the bedroom. He's lighting up and keeps on turning on. So.
Yeah. Like a strobe light.
I was gonna say, can you demo it for us, man? I mean, shit.
Yeah. Lane put one in his bathroom, and now it's like a lamp. Yeah.
That's funny, dude. That's funny. Well, we got Hot Boy to Midnight in Bangkok. There you go. Well, Hot Boy's going to Bangkok. Yeah, no doubt. Blue Tattoo says that, dude, this is my jam. He looks amazing. Screw the Justice League version. Yeah, he was so much better, dude, in the Snyder Cut. He really was, man. I thought so. It listens and it transmits. There you go. Mm-hmm. You go single songwriter to conspiracy theorist. Always workshops in the house. What's going on, man? Hey, Steppenwolf, what's the temperature outside? Yo, seriously. Marco, what do you think of this piece, man?
I think it looks really cool. The fact that it's so intricate, though, like, I know Toys Era isn't, they're a pretty experienced company, so that's great to know. But I don't even know that I'd trust Hot Toys with a figure that's like this detailed to translate to like a final release. But I think it looks really cool. I'm glad they're tackling it. I don't really particularly care for Steppenwolf. I want Darkseid. Mm-hmm. Like, I want someone to do like a legit Darkseid.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I mean, I can't even think of it. Well, other than the Joker, we don't even actually have that many villains. No, we do. I'm sorry, like outside the Batman's Rogue Gallery. But in regards to the Justice League, yeah, I think there's a missed opportunity there not to bring out like someone like Darkseid as well. That's another one too that we actually saw in the Snyder Cut, finally. So I thought that was pretty damn cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, shut down the Garbage Masters in attention level. A little Star Wars reference for you guys. Dre, what do you think, man? Is this something that interests you?
Just to be honest, I didn't even know this was a thing. So this is my first time seeing it. Being said, I think it looks okay. I don't think it really captures that, like, which I know would be a very difficult thing to translate to figure form. You know, just the way that his armor was like shape shifting, and I don't think they have the color is not, you know, not accurate, right? But I think it looks pretty good. It reminds me, like, when you first throw this up on screen, it reminded me of like the just a bigger version of like the DC the McFarlane multiverse figure. That's 1/12 scale. I don't plan to pick this up, man. It's just so whack how like Hot Toys should have made these guys. They should have made him and Darkseid. I think, you know, the movie was big enough, right? I mean, the second time around, for sure, like the Zack Snyder cut was big enough that they could have like took advantage and gave us some villains from that movie. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get this guy. So, I mean, hopefully, you know, maybe someone will pick him up and he's actually badass, but I just have no intentions of picking up a Steppenwolf right now. Just so much shit coming out, dude.
Yeah.
That elbow bend's kind of scary right there, too.
That's what I was going to point at, man. Look at that. That's, we just can't escape it, though, man. It's just, I mean, unless you're going to go, if you're going to sacrifice the, you know, the realism for articulation, you know, we're going to have the exposed joints, which I think this could have been benefited from, maybe. I mean, they could have easily painted over that, you know, given the detail that's all in his arms and everything. I think they could have gotten away with it, man. But, you know,
the face sculpt looks pretty decent.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, man, I mean, look, a lot of these third-party companies are killing it. I think they're doing pretty damn good work, man. But still, I don't think, me personally, I don't feel like, you know, I say this as I ordered the Joker from Mars Toys, but still, I just can't help but wonder what they're gonna, you know, end up like, you know, when they finally come out. You know what I mean? There's always that risk.
Joker seems like it might be a standout, kind of like this Gambit, right? I think the Cajun car dealer is the only third party I have. It's like some of them are just so good you can't pass on them.
Mm-hmm. Where the hell is P-Rock at, man? He's hitting that bong too long.
Dude, he's giving birth right now, bro.
He's giving birth?
A brown baby boy.
He might
like
be, dude.
sitting at his kitchen table, actually like eating. He's like just hella lit.
Did he bring his phone with him? Does he have his phone with him? Because that's going to take a while.
Yeah.
No. Yo. Because I think I'm about ready to wrap. I think that's pretty much all that I've got, really, man. And I would kind of want to... what's that?
Oh no, I was just like looking for. I think that's P-Rock's phone right there, so he might be back.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, never mind. Well, anyway, damn it, P-Rock. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap, man. Because I mean, if anyone else has something else, you know, they want to discuss that I may have missed, anybody, Dre, Marco, Optical, we good? Yeah, we good to wrap here?
I do have a question. Is anyone getting any of the Iconic Studios releases? That's like a company that I've got my eye on, and I've got a little bit invested in them.
No, I might get their Ken. If it's the Ken with the long hair, I might do Ken.
So pass on the Ryu and get the Ken.
Maybe, yeah, because my character I always preferred Ken versus Ryu. That was just, I like the flaming, you know, that was just the thing that I enjoyed when I was younger. You know, I always liked Ken versus Ryu. So maybe get the Ken.
Is it Ryu or Ryu?
Ryu? It's Ryu.
All right.
Ryu looks pretty good though, man. You know, when I posted this video and showed you guys, I was super surprised. It looks really good.
Yeah, I was looking forward to through here. Yeah, Andrew showed this off actually almost a couple weeks ago, and shit, Marco, this looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I've always liked playing as Ryu, dude, personally, man. And the fact that they used the box as the backdrop, you know, for his stage, that's pretty freaking sick, man.
It's a great touch.
Yeah,
and just really this custom body. The reason I thought of this is because I saw the bunching in the elbow, but I really appreciate that they've, you know, thought a lot about the curvature of the arm, so you have a little less, you know, it's a little less unsightly when you bend that elbow.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know, it still looks a
here.
little rough, but you could hide it a bit more.
I don't think it's that bad.
No.
You know,
No,
Optical,
he's
what do you think,
just
Street
like
Fighter, bro?
stacked.
Yeah. The muscles like kind of hiding it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Optical, I'll cut you off. Were we gonna say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm thinking of Muhammad Ali, and I think they're using Phison, right? Like they partnered with Phison.
Yeah.
So you can't go
Yeah.
wrong. You know,
Mhm.
I mean,
And this is does anybody have the price on this thing? Marco, what's this go for? Do you know?
280.
Yeah, I think it's like 280 optical. I'll check my my invoice. But yeah, the Muhammad Ali's the other one that I had to get. Because I'm just really excited to buy. I don't have any Phison bodies, so I'm sure that these will have the same tearing problems that the rest of them do. But it feels like they're at least trying to innovate, trying to think of creative ways to make these seamless bodies.
Yeah. No, I think this one came out really, really good. I mean, this is their. Oh no, it's not their first release, but yeah, this is. I'm surprised we haven't really seen anything much from Street Fighter at all. Or at least I haven't. You know, personally.
I think this is their first release. No, I mean they have announcements before, but they never actually released anything. You know, I know they
Didn't they do Muhammad Ali already?
They
don't
did the
think it's
bust
released.
only.
Yeah, the bust.
Just the bust. Okay.
And they had that American Psycho, which is not released yet. So
Mm-hmm. Look at that. We got swappable feet. Shout
Yeah,
out to Leo. Show him some patas.
Yeah, so 289 is what I paid for this guy, or what I will be paying for this guy.
It's not
and
bad.
that
I think
shipped, yeah.
that's fair.
looks nice.
And they just announced those Silent Hill 2 figures, which seem pretty unique as well.
They look good.
Yeah, Phison doesn't really have any tearing problems. Yeah. Who am I thinking of? Storm Collectibles with that Mike Tyson?
Storm Collectibles, Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
that ripped
bro.
into half.
That was such a shame, man. I really wanted to get that. And then when I saw, what happened to Clippers, I'm like,
The second
wanna
one
take
was
that
fine.
risk.
I have the second one, and it's okay.
Was the second one just a revise, or was it like a completely different version or
I
different
think it's
figure?
different. Yeah, because I think the first one it's like a sleeve or something. This one feels like it has more meat to it. I don't know, but mine is. Oh, but then again, I don't bend it that much. So
More meat. We've come
don't
full
bend the meat.
circle.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know, right?
And I've seen a lot of
that
folks
meat.
in the chat saying that Phisons are actually holding up well. So that's great to hear. I had heard the contrary, but I'm really glad to hear that a lot of people are not having issues. Gives me a lot of hope.
There you go, man. Yeah, you'll be good to go, Marco.
Because I want to pose the hell out of this guy, right? Like if you're getting a Ryu, you want to like pose him up.
Bro, and he comes with a punching bag too, man. That is dope. I'm tempted, man. I just might have to pull the trigger on this thing because it's something different. You know, I wouldn't mind having this on the one-off shelf. It looks badass. I think it comes with a decent amount of accessories too that warrant the price. You know, extra head sculpt and all that fun stuff. And the hell? Hey, look who's back.
Whoa.
Pick out the other me. There, thank you.
So I'll take out. Okay, how come the other you hasn't exited? Hey, there's Ken.
There you go. The Ken. I think Ken looks pretty good, man.
With that ponytail. But
Yeah.
and I will say, like, we love that Queen Studios gives us access to John. Well, it's awesome that, Andy with Iconic is out there, on streams.
Yeah.
And is accessible. He'll kind of like go through all the R&D with the figures. So I really like their communication a lot.
Yeah, remember he was a
really
streamer
cool.
too before. He did like the reviews and stuff. So that is cool though. That's cool that he does do that.
Yeah. Right on. PRock, you think I'm picking that one up? That Ryu?
The thing with me, I have a bunch of TB League Phison figures. With those, I don't mind having because they're more of like combo characters like She, Vampirella, Lady Death, like even the Frank Rosetta, the Death Dealer. I have a few of those and stuff. So those were for the price of TBD and Phison back then. What you got for the base and everything like that, they were good. They were like about 200, maybe 250 the most. But the only thing I'm afraid of is I have Bloodshot where his armpit, I had him pose like this, and his armpit started ripping. The silicone started ripping after a while.
Oh shit! Really?
So that's the only thing I'm afraid of with the TV leagues. Like their articulation on them is beautiful, and you can like the way they look lifelike, they feel lifelike. It's just like the durability over time. Like I don't know how long it'll last, especially if you live in a humid area, because you always have to keep like some kind of like baby powder or like cornstarch on top of it to kind of keep it from getting like sticky.
But that's what Marco was just asking that, and a lot of the chat went ahead and responded saying that they've got no problems with their TBD figures as far as anything tearing or anything like that. But
if you keep them posed,
to hear you say this is kind of surprising.
Yeah, cause I guess because like the Vampirella one, I never had issues with her. I guess because Bloodshot's more that like that real built physical body, where it's like all
she
muscles.
Got that thick meat on her, don't she?
No. I'm talking about Bloodshot. Bloodshot, the guy.
Bloodshot. Oh, my bad.
It's a dude. So like where I had him posed, he was holding the gun up.
Playing with that too.
Yeah.
And he was ripping like the armpit right here. No, I wasn't playing with that one. I said it's more combo characters, like like variant combo characters. So I don't know. He's the only one. Ever since that happened, I was fearful with the other ones. So I stopped posing them dynamically. I kind of kept them like in the center. Like I will probably bend like the joints no more than 45 degrees. And I'll keep, like I said, if I have them displayed out, I'll put like cornstarch or baby powder on them every once in a while just to make sure they don't get sticky.
Baby powder, lotion,
Yeah. Nah, you don't need a lotion.
Yeah.
Vaseline.
Experimenting, just
that's gonna be for me in the Nobi stream. Don't worry about that. We're gonna say that for the
candles,
But no, but
hey, Marco,
for that price, for the $300, that's why I'm just fearful of like how long that body's gonna last for $300.
Yeah. What were you saying, Dre?
I was just gonna say too that I actually had a 112 little Bison body, and same thing. Well, that's because I've had the figure. I'm looking at it right now, like the elbow like joint like this. It's been like that forever. And then it ripped right here, so you can see like the
silicone body one.
Yeah. You can see like the skeleton, the metal. I think it's just if you leave it under like for a long period of time. But I don't know.
Well, how long is a long period of time, man? I mean, we hear everybody say that, but like about a month or two, or
dude, when I keep my stuff posed, I keep it posed like months.
7
years.
Yeah.
Posed every 6 months, I'll change it around, maybe if that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Optical, don't you have any Bison figures or no?
Only the one that came from Denobi.
Hope you cleaned it, man. Hope you freaking sanitized
that was definitely
thing,
sticky. That was definitely
I saw that on the chat. That's why I just like
oh man. All right.
I want to get one from Denobi. It's a collector's edition.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put it on the case.
Just to appreciate it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and call it right here, man. I'm freaking had a crazy week, had a long day today, a little bit. I'm just freaking ready.
It's been a long day today with Mario Profi and Optical 20.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Salud.
That's it.
Oh man, I love streaming with PRock. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, man. Let's go ahead and go around the horn real quick. Optical, thanks for coming through tonight, man. What you got going on?
Everything that I bought from pop culture. I think I got Vision tomorrow, Miles Morales the Monday, and then Spider-Gwen Day, something like that. But yeah, some reviews coming up. So
I gotta pick up that Spider-Gwen, man. I mean, I got the Miles.
I got mine today.
Spider-Verse Miles.
Yeah,
love that thing, dude. It's so much fun. Love that damn figure.
How much did you get Miles for, Optical?
Same price. Yeah.
Sweet.
So many good deals right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. But yeah, man, thanks for coming through, dude. First time on the show. Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
And one half of the tag team champs, Dre. What is going on with SSR?
Oh man, well, not much, at least from my end. I'm planning on doing a review on something special that I got coming in. I'm also gonna take some photos of this. You guys will see. Just check out our Instagram if you guys haven't already. It's 6 Scale Reviews. Me and Dan, we both are on that channel, or that's our channel. And I guess you can just catch us here Friday night, or every time we have an impromptu stream, or we get invited to anyone's show in the community. So if you guys haven't already, please follow us. Appreciate everyone's support. It's always a pleasure being here with the rest of the gang. Kind of sucks Dan couldn't be here, but it's all right. Fuck that guy.
Miss you, bro.
We actually, me and him went to go see. We saw Black Adam last night.
How was
cool.
it, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it was fun. It was a fun movie. I could say more if you guys want, but yeah, it was a fun movie. If you guys haven't,
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, for sure.
Has it been the best superhero movie you've seen this year so far?
That's a lot. That's PRock. That's a hell. I can't, that's a lot of pressure, man. I can't say that.
Dre, the Chronicle over in your area called it, the newspaper publication called it the worst movie ever.
Damn,
that was the headline. This is the worst movie ever.
That's a Jesus. Yeah. Like I said, PRock, I don't know. But I enjoyed it for what it was. It was fun. I'll just say it, leave it at that, and let you guys be the judge. Go check it out. Thanks, Single Songwriter, and check him out as well. I was gonna say something, but I can't remember now. But yeah, thanks, guys.
No, always a pleasure, brother. And rounding up next, Marco. What's up with the 168? You just had a show recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I did have a Bargain Bin Bros stream recently. Would love for all you guys to join sometime soon. So within the week, probably.
Start too damn early.
What was it?
So we're at work, bro. You start too damn early.
I know. That's the beauty of working from. Yeah, that's the beauty of working from home is you can kind of sneak in these lunchtime streams. But just wanted to share this really quick, if you wouldn't mind. Possibly the worst movie ever is a wild headline.
Damn, that's harsh.
That's cold. I'm
still gonna see it next week, but yeah.
I don't go by critics, man.
No, but it's still funny. It made me laugh out loud because one of my good friends works for the Chronicle too, so he shared that with me. So within the next week, look for another episode of Bargain Bin Bros. Also, the She Said No podcast. Gigi has a lot of stuff to chat with me about. I propose, since my Module cases are coming in, I kind of proposed an idea to her about like a little studio in the back. I was like, I can set it up for all my streaming. I think she's going to, tear this idea apart because she was like, let's talk about it on the stream. So yeah, look for that coming here in the next week. And I would also say, we're kind of inching close to 500 subscribers. So I'm proud of our progress so far for a little channel. When we started with, I think, 7 subs when I jumped on with you guys with the After Dark Mario way back when. So so catch me on Collecting Weekly pretty much every Tuesday, and then I think I'm going to be on Will Fox Vacations stream next Friday as well.
Oh, cool, sweet. Well, it's always great stream with you, Marco. Thanks for coming through. Actually, it's been a minute, dude. We actually missed you these past couple of weeks, bro.
Yeah, man, we missed you guys too. Yeah, it was. It feels good to be back in here. So, thank you for hosting this time, Mario.
For sure. Last but not least, man, my man PRock. What's going on with you, man?
No, match chilling tonight. I'm got the Miles into the Spider-Verse review recorded, so I just gotta finish editing that. I'm gonna do the Spider-Gwen too. I gotta do my unboxing for that Blitzwave Voltron and the Bandai Voltron, so I want to get that done hopefully this weekend. I got into the little Harry Potter fix. I picked up like some Star Ace from Thanks for Collector Zone. Marco hooked me up with a pretty good deal with Voldemort, and I can never pronounce the chick, the one of the witches in there. I'll do a review for that because I tried to look for reviews for her. There was barely like 2, maybe 1 review, so I'm definitely gonna do a review for her. A bunch of other scale figures I have here, and 12 scale figures too, and then the usual stream with you guys on Fridays, and then the guest appearance on other streams, and the lab. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a lab. I definitely want to talk about the results from the UFC fights, big fights tomorrow. So I want to talk about that. I'm contemplating maybe I'll do the unboxing tomorrow. I could probably start an earlier version of the lab because since the fights start early and they end early, I might just do that tomorrow. So I'll figure it out tomorrow. But yep, definitely want to talk about the UFC fights.
All right. Yeah, everybody follow everyone here on the panel. I've got everyone's links in the description of the video. Give everybody a sub. Give everybody a like. Follow them wherever they go. You see them out in public, say hi. I'm pretty sure they'll say hi back. So everyone, thanks for coming through tonight. Just a reminder for Sunday afternoon for the last episode of the House of the Dragons. I'm going to finally unbox this Mother Dragon statue that I've had behind me for months. And
more than months. It feels like it's almost been a year.
It hasn't been that long. It's been a year since I pre-ordered. So it's only been a few months since I've actually had it behind me.
Too, Mario.
Yeah. So that's finally going to happen, man. And I've got Dr. Mike Costa joining me that night, along with Will. Falsification will be coming through, so we're gonna have some fun. I think Leo might be joining us as well. So That's gonna be a fun time hanging out, putting that damn thing together. I can't wait. Along with it, I can't wait for the finale of House of the Dragon too, man. I am so looking forward to that.
Dude, I was watching that episode today, the newer one. I missed it from last week's.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching today before the stream. Oh my god,
it's good, isn't it?
Okay, Mario, what's better,
Yo.
House of Dragon or Andor?
Honestly, two different things, man.
They are two different things, but for me personally, House of Dragon has my attention more than Andor does.
Okay, wow. All right, interesting. They're both amazing in my opinion.
They're both really, really good, but House of the Dragon just has me sucked in.
Yeah,
they got me good, bro. So.
Sucking you real good. I get it.
I knew that was good. I knew something was good.
That dragon.
Oh my god, I miss Marco. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Thanks everybody in the chat for coming through tonight. Thanks everybody on the panel, and we'll see you guys next week. And where we going? P-Rock, you're up next, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, we'll see you guys next week on P-Rocks. Come check us out. Same time,
try to have
different
some
channel.
Cool little clip at the end for us. A little skit we could do.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Oh wow.
I'm gonna try to create one.
Okay. All right. Well, talk to my publicist. All right.
Anthony's telling you to plug one more thing here.
Hold up. I'm not even looking at the chat. What do you say? Tomorrow night also will be got Tales of the Dark Side as well. I'm usually there. And Tales. Yeah. We're there. Yeah, sorry, forgot about that. But yeah, everybody come check us out. You know where we're at. You know what's going on. But anyway, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you guys next Friday.